All right, we have a bins haul. This is kind of the last part of the previous haul, which if you saw that video, you know why I was distracted at the end and decided to hold off on the rest. I've been going to the bins a lot, and so I actually had some other stuff already photographed upstairs. So I will write on the screen how many items this is. This is from a few different stops at the bins, some with friends, some on my own. And I found some good stuff and an assortment, which I like picking up an assortment. So this first item cost me quite a bit because also I'm wearing orange. I don't think I've ever worn orange in my life. I think it clashes with my hair, but I bought this recently thinking, I don't know, mix it up for a video and have a pop of orange. I don't know. I'm not keeping this. This is for sale. But so this is a winter jacket. Obviously, I just saw that it was a nice winter blue jacket with the faux fur hood, and I didn't recognize this brand, which is Penfield. All right, so this is a size medium. I do not think this will fit, but just to show you how cute it is, because I love a good faux fur hood. Yeah, it's got the little Penfield right here. Pretty cute. Comps are relatively mixed. Some of these are selling for over 100, some are selling for 40. So I did aim a little high because we are going into the right season. I don't think I priced quite as high as 100, but I did find this exact style of jacket. It's not zipped. So let me just show you the inside. But it seems like it's really good quality and warm, and I really like the style. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, although I've listed a lot of this in the last, a few weeks ago, I think I'm expecting somewhere around 50 to 60 for that. And right now, even at the bins, if I spot sweaters, jeans, jackets, I'm definitely more inclined to take a look. I mean, I look at a lot of stuff, but sometimes I go quickly through a bin, and if something stands out that's kind of bulky, I'm more inclined to stick around at that bin, All right. Next up is a J. Crew jacket. I think this was when I was with my friend. Some of the stuff was when I was with my friend Pam, who is a reseller, not on social media. And I think I mentioned her in my last video, but I had asked her if she would pick this up. And I was really surprised by the comps of this. And I think I already have a watcher or two, but it's J. Crew, and it's the 365 line of J. Crew. Now, the reason this stood out is because it's a 10T, which stands for 10 tall. As someone who has a very tall side on my mom's side, she's had to buy longer style of jeans. And, it's hard for people that are very tall to sometimes find clothing, especially in the pre-owned market. So this is just a blazer. I don't think it'll go with my orange jacket that I'm already wearing, but it's definitely snug on me and a little bit in the arms, and it doesn't lay right. But what I really like about it is it has this little split right here, and I was shocked when I looked up comps for this. I had done a Google image search, I think, and some of the comps for this style of jacket are $50 to $60. Now, J. Crew is a mall brand, but some J. Crew pieces, retail for $100, $200. So yeah, I was really surprised. Like I said, I think I have a couple watchers on it, and it's a great size. So I remember asking Pam, would you pick this up? She's like, oh yeah. And I didn't look it up at the bins, and I'm really glad that I picked it up. So also, this is going to be with some stuff at the end of the video. Almost everything here is bins, but I'm not keeping this. I just thought it would be fun to wear a different color, but it's kind of just this full zip. I had posted a picture or a reel or something on Instagram, and it had a couple Chico's items. I usually only buy Chico's if it's a larger size or if it's something that I might be able to wear, because I like to mix up tops for videos. And but I do not advocate that Chico's will sell quickly or for much money. Those items I got on sale at a thrift store, so they only cost me a few dollars, and I'm already wearing one of them, and it's, again, just trying a different color. All right, this is Lafayette 148. It's a size 10, so that's a great size. It's also just a really great style. It's kind of more of a summer pant, obviously. I believe this is 100% linen. So not a winter item, but maybe you're going on vacation during this winter, or maybe you're moving to a warmer climate this winter, and so this could still be worn soon. Yeah, I just thought it was a great basic. Lafayette 148, hit or miss, expensive brand. But the resale value of a lot of items isn't all that high. But if it's a good size, if it's a good style, I will usually pick it up, especially if it's at the bins. So, and everything I'm showing here was the bins, except the last bag. That was a stop at a thrift store after a bad bins day. And I'll get to that. I was so excited. This, actually, I was with Pam. We stopped by a thrift store. So I just take back everything I just said. A couple of these items will be thrifted. But I went to a thrift store near the bins with Pam because we were just trying to mix it up. And I was excited to see Isabel Marant. These are just some silk pants. They kind of look like pajama pants, but I think they're designed to be worn like every day, you know, or not every day, but during the day. It's not, you know, just a lounge pant. But a really nice maroon color. Isabel Marant is a designer. Has a few different lines. So this is just the standard Isabel Marant line. There are some diffusion lines as well. But it's usually a brand that has done fairly well for me, but it's not a quick seller. That might be because I price too high, or, you know, I'm trying to garner a higher amount. So I don't think I said the Lafayette 148 pants. I think I'm expecting 35, 40, that range. These Isabel Marant pants, I did find some listed. I think I'm expecting the 50, 60 range, if I'm not mistaken. So trust me, I have lots of bread and butter in here. So this one, oh, this is not the same one, but I think there's a hatch top in here. This is a pair of Vince joggers, and Vince, they're elastic on the back, which I love, especially, you know, Thanksgiving. You want some comfy pants that kind of look put together. These are a jogger style, so they're cinched in at the ankle, but just comfortable. You could dress these up or down, put them with a pair of sneakers and a t-shirt, run your Saturday errands, or you could dress this up with a nice blouse and some heels and really look put together. I love items like that you can just go day to night, night to day type of thing. So yeah, this is a size medium. If they were just a smidge bigger, I would keep them because I just love the classic style. The comps for those, Vince is not a quick seller. It usually does sell for me eventually, and it is pretty pricey. So, you know, those probably retailed for $200 to $300. I'm probably only expecting $35 to $45 if I had to guess, but still great. All right, I was really surprised about this pair, or this bikini bottom. I really tried to find the top in a bin because that would have made it even better. But I didn't recognize this swimwear line, which is Montse, Montce. I just thought the stripe was pretty cute. Just the color scheme. And, you know, I see a lot of just typical bikini brands, especially in Southern California. But when I don't recognize one, I'm usually intrigued. And sure enough, some of these are selling for a decent amount of money, like $50 to $150. Now, I only have the bottom. I think I priced this fairly high because it might sit for a little bit. But it's a size medium, made in USA. And I think I'm expecting around 50 or 60 for this, which is just, I mean, this is so lightweight at the bins. I love it. All right, this is a brand that I have sold a few times, and it doesn't get much money. It's kind of a boutique brand. I believe they might sell this at Nordstrom Rack and those types of places. But Toby, the reason I picked this up is it kind of has a little bit of the late 90s Y2K vibe with just the little black slip dress. And it's a size large, which Toby size large, I think the brand in general runs a little small because it does skew to a younger demographic, but it has these kind of sheer panels on the back sides. And I just thought it was a great basic. So if it weren't a size large, I probably would have left it, but I decided to grab it. I'm probably only going to get, you know, around 20 for that. Or maybe even down to 15 if it sits for a while, but size, style, I decided to grab it. All right, here's a pair of Madewell jeans, and this is the high rise slim boy jean, size 32. And size, style, great, distressed, raw hem. it doesn't get much better for me. The boy jean is a little bit more of like the relaxed fit, not super relaxed, but slim, not being a skinny. It's definitely still on trend. So I was hoping the comps, I'm always hoping that when I find a Madewell style that I haven't sold before, and I think I've sold this style before, but I think with the size and the style, I thought it would get a little bit more, but I think the comps are still in that 40-ish range. I don't know. I feel like there was a time a few years ago where some Madewell jeans could get $70, $80. And these days it's hard to find any that are selling for much more than 40, but I still think it's a great pair. So I was excited about that. All right, a little kids item. I have been picking up occasional kids items at the bins. I don't know why. It's not a thing. No, I don't sell on the kids platform. You know, people still buy kids stuff on Poshmark and eBay. I just thought that this was pretty cute. It's an LA-based company. It's got these little eyelets all over it, and it's 18 to 24 months. It's called Raised by Water. And I did find this same style on their website. I don't think it's a really well-known brand. So yeah, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty cute. So I also just recently saw on Instagram, some Instagram or TikTok account that posts on Instagram as well, has these reels of the beige kids. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have seen that girl, but I think she's from Denmark or Iceland or one of the countries near there. And she does these images of kids in beige clothing that basically highlighting that they all look so sad. These sad kids in beige clothes. And it's pretty funny. I watched a few of them and I'm like, oh my gosh. It's kind of true when you look at marketing stuff. Some like kids like color, but then you see these marketing of these really high-end brands and it's like all beige and the kids look kind of sad. So anyways, yeah. All right. This is an Anthropologie sweater. It is a little ruffle, kind of a blue shade. And I thought this was pretty cute. This is Guinevere, which is, I think it's exclusive to Anthropologie. This is a size medium, and it did look pretty cute on the size 6 mannequin. But yeah, I think a nice little casual ruffled outfit is, I don't know, it's kind of good for multiple seasons, like basically spring, summer, spring and fall. Spring, summer, fall, you know, like if you need like a little sweater in the evening. Anyway, just a quick pause for the sponsor of today's video, which is Care of. So I share a lot of my life here on YouTube between reselling, real estate, my car camping, etc. Even things about my dog, and I'll update about my dog a little bit later in the video. But Care of is a personalized, high quality vitamin subscription service that is sent to my door. And I did pay for this years ago when I lived in San Francisco. And I am so excited that I'm taking it again because I've just been working on a lot of things this year. It has been a really difficult year for me, and I felt like some things were getting a little out of hand. I'm trying to eat more vegetables. I am trying to take my daily vitamins, which are personalized for me, and I'm just sharing that it's something that's important for me. I also took a pause on drinking wine for a few months just to kind of recalibrate. And so this is just, it's been a really important few months for me, and this is helping me feel better about the decisions I'm making. So one of the things I love about Care of is you can go onto their website, you can take a short, in-depth quiz about your lifestyle and your health goals, and you get personalized recommendations, and it just basically takes all the guesswork out of what supplements are best suited for you. And that's really important for me because you just hear a lot of information out there and it's kind of confusing, at least it is for me. One of the things I chose on the quiz for myself was that I wanted some more energy. And so one of the vitamins that I'm taking is a B complex, which is there for energy support, which I am happy about. So if you are wanting to make some positive changes this fall, like I am, and you want 50% off your first Care of order, you can go to takecareof.com and enter code COMMONTAGS50. And it's been kind of fun in the last week since the dog now has daily medication, and I've been pretty nervous about making sure she gets it on time. We now have a little morning routine where I take my vitamins at the same time that she takes her medication. and it's making it easy for me to just stay on top of that. Again, if you want to try Care Of as well, you could get 50% off your first order if you go to takecareof.com, and you can use the code COMMONTAGS50. And yeah, it's just, I'm feeling really good these days, and I'm grateful for that. So back to the haul. All right, the first time I heard about this brand was recently. I picked up a collab, and it was Blvd. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it's Eberjey. And they did a collab with Rebecca Taylor or another brand. And I had looked it up and realized it's kind of a pricey sleepwear, loungewear, and lingerie. And this is just kind of a cute little pullover. Just kind of a neutral pinkish, taupish, pinkish beige, pink taupe. Taupe, right? Would you throw this in the taupe camp? I feel like it's a shade of taupe. Anyways, it is a size medium. It looks so soft and cozy, which is great for this season. All right, here's a little Anthropologie top that I think is adorable. Now, it's not going to get too much money. It's also not really a winter item, but all it says is featuring the artwork of Danielle Kroll. I believe I've sold one of the designs by this collab, and it does have these little things at the end of the cap sleeves with some little beads. But it's just a little button front blouse, a little oversized, relaxed fit, but I thought it was pretty cute. With this, I'll probably only get about $20. These, I tried to do some stain treatment, and I did make an improvement on them, but I didn't get the stains out completely. I still feel like someone who wants to run around doing house projects, and they already own these speed shorts from Lululemon. They won't care if there's a little bit of a stain, or they can stain treat and try and get out what I couldn't. But these are just Lululemon speed shorts. There's the little logo, and I think they were a size 6, if I'm not mistaken, size 4. And so right here on the front, if you can see, it's like paint splatter. And I tried 3 different ways of stain treatment, and I made a dent, but at the end of the day, I just have to walk away sometimes and just list as is. So with this, I might only get $15. I think I listed pretty low, $15 to $20, just because they are flawed, but I know someone doesn't care, like there's just certain things. Like with me, I've got some stained jeans that I do house projects with. I don't care. They're just probably going to get more stained. So here's a little tee. It's Bandit brand. And I thought it was pretty cute. It says keep on truckin'. Now, after some research, it looks like they sold this brand on the Free People website at some point. And I couldn't find any yellow kind of tie-dyed. It's kind of a very subtle tie-dye. Or like it's like a very subtle tie-dye. Anyways, I couldn't find any listed that were this way, so I don't know if someone upcycled it, but it is pretty cute. And I'm probably only gonna get $15, $18 for that, but it's lightweight from the bins. All right, this is a pair of men's pants, and it's the Kooples, Kooples, and they are just a pair of dress pants, slim leg. They do come with a belt, and some of these, this is definitely not this is not a cheap brand, the Kooples, but it does not sell very quickly for me. So these probably retailed for a couple $100, but I might only get, I shouldn't be disappointed. I think some of the comps for these are right around that 40 mark, which I would be thrilled about. I think sometimes there are certain brands that I feel like are going to do a little bit better, and then I look up comps and I'm like, but I think I did find the style of that, so maybe that'll help. This is just a Wilfred Free little, it's like almost crop. I feel like this is perfect with a pair of high-waisted pants or shorts, just like the pink color. It's a size medium, so it's a little bit on the small side. We have a little bit of a glare from the floor. This is probably only going to get about $15 to $20, but I do like the color. It is intentionally kind of got that pilled material, and there's a little bit of a hair. So it's just cozy, comfortable, easy to layer. And yeah. All right, this is just a Free People. These are those things that I don't mind selling, those items that cost me $1 to $2 at the bins, but might only sell for $15 because it still adds up. And those small sales are meaningful at the end of the month when you realize how quickly they add up. So Free People, this I thought was pretty cute. It's got all this embroidery. It's got these ties on the side. It is a size medium, I believe. Yeah. But the comps for this exact style in the 25 to 30 range. I think maybe I aimed a little high, knowing it might sit for a little bit and I might have some sort of markdown, but I thought it was pretty cute. And Free People, I think this is another one. It's just easy for me to pick up. It doesn't sell that quick, and it's not, most items don't sell for too much, but I still do pick it up and I still do sell it. This is a Free People size small, and another lightweight item. This is, it's not sheer, but it's somewhat see-through. I don't know if you can see me through it. But this is, like, in my opinion, a really great little beach dress. Throw on over your bathing suit, and I'll probably get about 25 for that. I think I'm going to stop picking up Y2K because I picked up quite a few Y2K items and they aren't selling for me. And I know some people are doing well with that, but I don't like picking up styles. And also Y2K is when I graduated high school. So I don't know. It's a weird feeling to go like, am I that old that we're already back to, all right. Anyways, I'm not old. I'm 40 and I'm a very proud 40, but this is Juicy Couture. And I just thought this screamed Y2K with the very subtle kind of plaid. It's got a little bit of, like, I could see someone wearing this with some Doc Martens at my high school. Very much so. And so I grabbed it. It is sheer, so I think this would want to be, someone could wear this probably with some jeans. Like, a lot of us wore longer stuff with jeans. I don't know if you guys remember that look, but, maybe a little tank under or a little crop top under. But I thought it was pretty cute. Just no bites. That's not my audience. And I'm not afraid to take chances and try new things, but yeah, especially at the men's. But we'll see. I mean, if I could get $20 for it, I'd be really happy at this point. All right, this is Plenty by Tracy Reese. Tracy Reese is a designer. The Plenty line is a little bit more affordable and doesn't get that much money, but I just liked this style. Again, not the right season. I find a lot of summer stuff in LA and at the bins. I will pick it up year round. But I just thought it was kind of cute. It's got the little V-neck. It's got a little bit of a subtle print. And I'll probably only get about 15 to 20 for that. But that is okay. I need stuff to list. And that's always a big goal for me. All right, this is a Lululemon tank. And it's got the space dye look to it. Somewhere is the logo. It's over here. But it's in silver, so it's pretty hard to see. But yeah, just a basic Lululemon athletic tank. I am starting to think of January, which is only a couple months away. People will want to shed some of those holiday pounds, maybe set some resolutions. And I don't change too much, but I do typically at this time look in the athletic wear aisle a little bit more, hoping that maybe some of that will be useful at the beginning of the year. This is a little silk dress. This brand, I believe, Rory Becca, I believe at one point was sold at Anthropologie, but I do not think it was exclusive. I did see some stock images one time when I picked this up that indicated it was Anthro at one point, but I don't put it under Anthropologie. I just put it under the brand. It's just a little red silk mini dress. I feel like a holiday party, Valentine's Day is a few months away. Now this says size large, but it fit great on the size 6 mannequin. So I think this definitely runs small. It's not fitted on the size 6 mannequin, but I think it lays nicely on the size 6 mannequin. All right, this is Brooks. Brooks shoes can do really well. Brooks clothing, it appears, doesn't do as well, but this is Polar Tech, so it's great for winter. I just thought it was a great basic. It's got a little bit of warmth with the mock neck, subtle stripe, and yeah, just good for the season. Size large. I think this is, honestly, I think this could be unisex, but it might be men's. I think I maybe listed it under women's. Oh, geez. All right, these, I was a little bummed because I didn't give them a good look. They were kind of wrinkled on the rack. I mean, this stuff happens. So these are Helmut Lang, which is a designer. Helmut Lang is not a designer that does particularly well for me, but I do like finding it. Unfortunately, these were pretty wrinkled in the bin, and so there is some pulling right here, which it's not that bad, but I did note it. And these are just a pair of skinny pants. So I don't know, I priced them a little lower because of that. I mean, it's very subtle, but it's there. I mean, I tried to steam it out and it wouldn't. So, you know, if I could get 20 bucks for these, someone who knows that that won't be obvious when you wear them, that would be great. I think I priced around 30 if I'm not mistaken, but all right, on to the next bag. All right, some of the stuff in this next bag was from when I went to the bins with Bob Buys. Again, I mentioned her in my last video because some of this stuff was going to be in that video. But this is not a brand. I think I've sold this brand once. And the only reason I picked it up was because it's a cute style, it's a good size, and I was really having a bad bins day and I needed to get stuff. So this is a size US 14. The brand is London Times. I think they sell this at like Macy's and stuff like that. So it's not a terrible brand. It's just, it won't get very much. But I just really liked the style. I just thought someone maybe wants to go to a wedding or a little summer barbecue you want to wear a summer dress to. I don't know. It's fairly lightweight. I'm hoping to get about $20 for this. Maybe 25, but probably 20. I was so excited to see this brand because I've only sold it once. I'm always like bucket list item is finding Arc'teryx outerwear. I still haven't found any outerwear. I found a button front men's short sleeve shirt that sold very quickly for like $35. This is a women's short sleeve athletic wear top and size medium. I didn't even think about like, oh yeah, this will maybe go for 30. Then when I looked up comps, I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. Some of them are selling between 15 to 25, 15 to 20, a lot of them. So I'm really only expecting about 20 for this, but it is what it is. It's in good condition. Yeah, I'm still excited to see the brand because I don't see that brand very often. This was in the bins, white or ivory, and it's a linen little dress, which I thought was pretty cute. I feel like this is a really great little like bridal, bachelorette dress, that type of thing. Or just you want to wear a white dress, that's totally fine. But because of the material, I feel like this is just a really nice summer or vacation dress. This is new with tags, but it's just Forever 21. Again, I was struggling this day and I needed to pick up product. And this is a size medium, but it fits great on the size 6 mannequin. Forever 21 typically runs a little small. So I was just surprised this didn't have a stain on it. And, you know, I'm hoping for about 18 probably for that. Maybe down to 15, but that's okay. All right, this was a new brand for me. This is Maison Labiche. I don't know. Paris. I noticed this little embroidery up here. And it's just a button front shirt. It's a size extra small. I don't think it's anything. It is a relatively pricey brand, but some of the comps are pretty mixed between 30, some of them up to 70. But I think I priced this expecting somewhere around that 30, 35 mark. But I do think it's pretty cute. I may have priced this a little high because I couldn't find any with the star print or star embroidery, but at the end of the day, I'm expecting probably 30 to 35. So, all right, this was a surprise. It was a men's sweater and it's Officine General. I don't know. I've never taken French. The only thing I know how to say in French is fermez la bouche, which I don't think I'm saying it correctly, but my sister who took French in high school, she would say that to us, and I think it means shut your mouth. Like basically my big sister was telling us to shut up in a French way. And un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, is that 1 through 6 or 7? Whatever. And I'm not saying it correctly, so I do not need the pronunciation police coming for me. Again, I've never taken French. I'm just trying to provide a little humility. But this is a men's sweater, and some of the comps for these sweaters are around 100. And I was surprised by that. There is some light pilling, but it's in pretty good condition. The sweaters with some sort of print seem to do fairly well. So we'll see. I mean, if I could get around 80, that would be great. That would be awesome. All right. Bad bins day, but size large and Taylor Loft. It's just a little skirt, but it's got some elastic. It just looks comfy and cozy and just something you can put on with a t-shirt and some sandals and kind of look pulled together. And, you know, the Loft is something where they're always running sales. It's the lower end of the Ann Taylor family, but people still are comfortable with it. I'll probably only get about 15 for that, but that's okay. This is a soft surroundings, and this is a size small, but it's definitely something that multiple sizes could wear. Again, this is going to be absolutely tragic with this outfit. It's a little snug on my arms, but it's not terrible. So yeah, soft surroundings is a great bread and butter item for me. I do like the fact that this has kind of an ombre look to it, and it's got some pockets. Who doesn't love a good pocket? I have my pile listed here. I do have a couple solds. One of them is in one of these bags, and that needs to be shipped out tomorrow. I did have a Patagonia tee that sold, and I'll pop up some pictures. This was from my friend Pam. She picked this up and threw it at me, and you guys never need to give me anything, but that was really sweet of her. It was a Pataloha. Is that how you say it? It's the Hawaiian Patagonia tee. And it was a size large, but definitely a little bit more of a fitted style. That sold for $25 in a few days. Also, my friend Danica, who came, this was not from the bins, but she left this here because they stayed at my house for a couple nights. And it was really sweet of her. It was a New Tags Bryn Walker top. It was a size large. I found the style, and it sold for $64 on eBay. And then I also had from one of these bins days an Eddie Bauer jacket that was a size medium. Not super winter, but not super lightweight, kind of that mid-weight jacket. And that sold for $31 on eBay. So, and then I have a cardigan here that's sold as well somewhere. But, all right, this is soft surroundings. This is an XL. And it's a sweater, but it's tunic length. Like, it's a little too short. It would be too short on me to wear as like a sweater dress. So it's like a sweater tunic, but you can see that it's just got subtle striped accent. Tempting for me to keep this and just wear this with leggings this winter, but because it's a good size and a good style, I would rather just hopefully make about $30 for this. Soft surroundings, most of the items sell between $20 to $30 for me, but because of the size and the seasonality of this, I'm hoping for that 30 mark. This is a pair of Athleta capri pants, and at the capri length, they have this very subtle design, which I thought was pretty cute. But these are a size 8, and I personally like Athleta. It's part of the Gap family, and so I am not hesitant to pick it up at the bins. These will probably only sell for somewhere between $15 and $20. If they were a larger size, I might be able to get something like $25 for those. And some Athleta pieces, like I've sold some jackets that will sell for $50, $60, $75. But most Athleta doesn't sell for a high dollar for me. All right, this is a pair of Everlane jeans. It's a size 31. I did try them on. Everlane for me runs a little bit small, and these don't really have much stretch. So yeah, but someone who knows Everlane is probably sizing appropriately. So these don't have a style on them. It's just a mid-rise skinny jean, classic, still great to wear with boots, and good condition, a nice medium wash. So with these, I'm expecting probably right around 30 to 35. All right, here's a Talbot's, and the reason I picked it up is it's a 2X, it's right for the season, and I thought it was kind of a cute wrap top. That's a little hard to, it definitely for me, I would be flashing people if I didn't like pin it, but a lot of people do. They'll put like a safety pin to kind of keep it closed, but I don't know, I thought it was pretty cute. It kind of looks like it's a little bit of a subtle, almost reptile pattern to it. So gray, basic, good for the season. And I'll probably only get about 15 to 20 for that. Talbots, this probably retailed for, $80, $90. But Talbots usually doesn't sell for too much on the resale market for me. I'm not hating this orange color as much as I thought I would. I'm still not going to keep it, or buy a lot of orange. Orange and pink, I don't know. This is REI, and I got it thinking I could try it on because it's a size large, but it gapes at the buttons on the front, which is not uncommon for me. But I love this color. It's just kind of a hiking shirt. It's got a little bit of venting on the back where there's air circulation that can happen. Some roll tab sleeves. So it's just a really nice hiking shirt. And I'll probably only get about 20 for this. REI doesn't sell for too much, but I do like wearing it, so I do pick it up. And yeah. All right, this is a J. Jill cardigan. And it's linen, button front, a really nice layering piece. I feel like this could be a fall and spring piece or summer. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cute. J. Jill is one of my favorite bread and butter. With that one, I'm expecting probably right around that $25 mark. All right, Sundance is kind of a boho, a more mature, I don't know. How I would describe it is Sundance is kind of like Johnny was, a little bit cheaper and a little bit more for a mature boho audience. But you guys can let me know if you guys disagree. That's fine. But it's absolutely cute stuff. This is a nice layering piece over kind of a tank and can be worn in the summer, can be worn in the spring and fall. I just really like this. I'll probably get maybe about 25 for that. The comps for that style of shirt, because I think they replicated that style of shirt with a lot of cheaper brands, it's not as desirable. Some Sundance items can do fairly well, but with that one, probably 20 to 25. And more mature means I'm in the mature camp as far as like, I think, Johnny Was even does not skew super young, but so yeah, I would say it's a little bit more affordable, but not cheap versus Johnny Was. I don't know why I'm still talking about this. Probably all of you guys know both brands. So, all right, this is Cactus. And I've sold this brand a few times, and they kind of have some funky, more lag-and look style pieces. I've sold quite a few pieces with these kind of funky buttons, but yeah, I think it's fun. It's not something I personally think I would wear, but I love when I see a woman with like cool glasses, jeans, this, and a t-shirt underneath. Like she just looks cool to me, like, what's her name? Diane Keaton. I feel like that's a piece that she would wear. So, with Cactus, it doesn't sell for too much. So probably with that one, probably right around that $20 mark that I'm expecting. And I know I'm asked this all the time. Is that the price that I'm expecting or the profit? I'm saying the expected sale price. And I'm usually in the ballpark, but I do list these earlier. So I'm expecting about 20 to 30% off my asking price, unless it sits for a year, that type of thing. All right, this is a perfect holiday dress, in my opinion. It's green, and it's just a sheath dress. So this could be worn to a career job. This could be worn to a nice Christmas dinner. But this is Eloquy, size 14. And it is going to be more of a fitted sheath dress style, just based off of the measurements. But it does have plenty of stretch. It's got a gold exposed zipper halfway up the back. And I love it. But it's also my favorite shade of green. So hopefully someone rocks this for a holiday party or something like that. I think it would be pretty cute. With that, I'm expecting maybe 25, around there. This I thought was pretty cute, and I picked this up when I was with Bob Buys, and she even thought this was pretty cute, but there is some pilling kind of all over, and I don't think it's intentional. So I marked it fairly low. I think I'm only expecting $20 for this, but it's Florite by Anthropologie. It has this beautiful embroidery. It's just a little mini dress. It has kind of a peasant look to it. Pretty cute. But just the fabric all over, I don't know if it's going to pick up, just kind of has a gauzy slight pilled look. And I know people leave comments about sweater shavers. I don't want to do work on, I don't want to pick up projects. I don't want to do work on items. I would rather sell as is. Yes, I own a sweater shaver. Yes, I'll pull it out every once in a while if I want to sweater shave a cuff that's got some light pilling, but I'm not going to sweater shave a whole dress. Also, the sweater shaver has created holes for me in the past. So I personally like it when I absolutely have to use it, but I don't use it that often. And I don't buy pieces excited to use my sweater shaver. So with this, I'll probably only get about 20, maybe 25 for that. But it's still pretty cute. And it can be worn as is. All right, this is Peruvian Connection. And this one had some lint. So I tried to lint roll. I'm probably gonna have to lint roll again pretty well when I sweater shave. But it's just a navy blue XXL long sleeve top. It's kind of a mid-weight, so it's not a lightweight tee material, but it still is kind of a t-shirt material. Just a great basic, good size. Peruvian Connection, some pieces can do really well, but some basics like this, I might only get 25, but we'll see. All right, this last bag, after I left Bob Buys, I stopped by a thrift store on my way home. I did not find much, but they did have some things mismarked. It was a Goodwill. And so some of these were the 50% off color of the week. Some were the 25% off color. And some of these were marked only at $4.99, which this jacket was. So after the sale price, it brought it down to about $2.50 per piece. And that's why I picked them up. But again, I do not advocate that you should be running out and buying Chicos left and right. It usually takes a while for me to sell, and it usually doesn't get a high dollar, but I do like it. And there are people that will buy it eventually. So this is Chico's. It's just kind of, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cute little utility, lightweight. It's got the cinching at the waist. And again, it's kind of a nice fall color. So I thought someone could rock this. I'm probably only expecting about $20 for this. Yeah. This one is green. I thought I could wear it, but it just doesn't look right. Any open front blazer just does not work because it kind of sits awkwardly because of the chest. So I did try it on. I'm probably not going to wear this for any video, but my original goal was maybe I could wear it for a video. So size 2 from Chico's is equivalent to a size 12 to 14. This, because it's open front, I think could easily go up to that 14 mark. And it's just got some texture. Again, I'm drawn to green. Probably only get about 18 to 20 for that. Right, this is the one that sold for $31, and it's Torrid, but it's just the most adorable pink sweater. Kind of has this subtle striped ombre look to it. This is a size 4, which is equivalent to a 4X. Again, all of these items were a regular thrift store, but they were all 50 or 25% off. And this was one of the ones that was marked at $4.99. This was the Chico, all the Chicos was. So just kind of odd because usually things like this will be marked at like $10 at our thrift stores. So I think someone made a mistake, but I was okay with it. So, you know, quick flip. I know someone's going to rock this. It's cute. All right, here's a J. Jill sweater. And I thought this was absolutely adorable with this print, open front. Let's just put everything on with this awkward orange. So definitely a little more relaxed. Like I think this is probably better for an XL. It's just a little too oversized for me, but I thought it was pretty cute. And it is a J. Jill size large. I'm expecting maybe about $30 just because of the cute print. And yeah. All right, here is an Anthropologie sweater, and it's Sleeping on Snow. Again, when I just stop at a thrift store very quickly, right now I'm looking at the sweaters, jackets, jeans. This is just kind of a light pink, almost beige sweater, but I absolutely love these sleeves, little balloon knit sleeves, and then just kind of a cowl neck, which I think is adorable. This is a size small, but it looked really cute on the size 6 mannequin. This glare on the floor. So a couple more Torrid pieces. This one, oh man, if I could wear this, I would love it, but it's just such a beautiful great green shade with the floral print, 3/4 length sleeves, just a great fall, spring, summer top. And I'm expecting hopefully 20 to 25 for this. Torrid doesn't do that great, but with certain pieces, I'll aim a little high just because, you know, they're cute. This one is a size 4 Torrid, and it's just like a little baby doll top. So it's got some smocking on the front and the back around the chest area and kind of sheer sleeves. Pretty cute, pink and white print. And with that one, I'm expecting probably right around 25. If they sit for a while, they'll be closer to that 20 mark. But this is J. Jill new with tags. And the reason I like J. Jill for a bread and butter item is most items sell between $20 and $30 for me, but it's not cheap. Like this is $89 retail. This is a little popover blouse, kind of has a little bit of a Swiss dot look to it. And this one is definitely a relaxed fit as well. So I think this could easily work for a size large, even extra large. But yeah, pretty cute. I'm expecting about 30 for that since it's new with tags. And then the last item is Anthropologie. This is a brand that I can't remember. It's just got the little bird on it. So I just put it under Anthropologie. This one is, it looks like a cardigan, but there's actually little snaps. And let's see if I can. All right, so there's 2 snaps near the shoulder, or like one under here and then one on top of the shoulder. So it is a cardigan, but if it's worn with the snaps, like this part opens up, if that makes sense. But again, sweater season. I thought this was pretty cute. Little knit. And this is a size medium, I want to say. No, a size small. So if you guys know the actual brand name of this little bird, feel free to leave it below. I just listed it under Anthropologie. And I'm probably expecting about 25 for this. So that's it. Thank you, Care Of, for sponsoring another video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. And I think my next video might be a chatty work with me. We'll see. I'm not sure on a topic yet. So I'll see. I know, you just came running because you heard about a piece of chicken, right? Is that what you want? You can come right over here. I know, my good girl. Should we give him, did I forget to give him an update on you? All right, so I got a lot of comments on my last video, and I just wanted to say thank you to anyone who kind of shared your animal story with seizures. It's been, how long has it been? About a week, Boo? Right? A week of twice daily meds. And yeah, I mean, I have 2 timers on my phone, and I am trying to give them, you know, in a timely fashion. But we're making it work. We also went camping and everything's worked out. I will say the easiest thing of giving her medication so far has been cream cheese, because the hot dogs, she wants to chew on them and she has spit out the medication a couple times. So the cream cheese, she just kind of swallows, and you can kind of mold it around the, it's kind of a big pill. So that's what's hard, but she seems to be doing well. She's had no reaction to the medication. I know, my sweet girl. So I'm hopeful that we'll make this work and have a pretty normal life, except just me remembering. I think that's what the initial fear was, is having to be responsible for a critter's twice daily medication. It's different, especially because I don't have a set schedule. So I don't wake up at the same time every day. I don't get home at the same time every day. And so that's kind of where that fear was from the last video. But I am sure that it will all work out, and I'm just happy that she seems to be doing well with the medication. So that's the Luna update. Right, Boo? I know. Did you want to say hi to your friends and say thank you for all the nice comments? Huh? I know, my good girl. All right, that's it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.